I wish I could sit here and tell you that the lovable Klombo has made his return to Fortnite, but I can't because this time around, Klombo has betrayed us. But first, did you know I'm actually secretly a magician, and I'm gonna perform a magic trick for you, and all you need to do is hit the thumbs up button on the count of 3. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, would you look at that, boys? It actually worked, and you received some V-Bucks. We all remember when Klombo was originally added to the game, all the way back in Chapter 3, Season 1. But for the most part, he was very, very friendly and would leave you alone unless you shot him. Now all of that has changed, as Klombo is a part of the last reality. But hey, at least he finally made his return. But first, look how close we are to 4.31 million subscribers. We couldn't be any closer. It truly would mean the world to me if you could hit that subscribe button and be my 4,310,000 subscriber. Last video, I asked you guys to name this emote, and there's a bunch of people on the screen right now who got it right. For this video, we have a new emote. If you know the name of this, make sure to leave it down below in the comments. We wasted too much time. We have a lot to talk about, including Klombo betraying us. Let's hop into a game, and let's get into it. Now, before we hop in game and deal with Klombo, who literally betrayed us all, first things first, today in Fortnite, Epic Games surprised us with a new hotfix update. It actually added a brand new item known as the Dial-A-Drop that basically gives you the option to call in a couple different versions of supply drops. And apparently, if you call in the normal version of the supply drop, there's actually a glitch where you have a chance at receiving the OG pump shotgun. Oh, I know, that sounds way too good to be true, but we're gonna get to the bottom of it, ladies and gentlemen. So here we are in Battle Lab, and all we need to do is find ourselves as many Dial-A-Drops as physically possible. It's probably gonna take me a pretty long time to find all of them that we need, so I'll just fast forward for you guys. Hey, and there we go. There's our first Dial-A-Drop. Why are these things so hard to find, man? This is the most difficult item in all of Fortnite to find. I've been searching for over 10 minutes, and we've only found one. But it'll all be worth it when we finally get the pump shotgun. But here we go, boys. I'm really feeling this chest. Come on, Dial-A-Drop. Darn it, bro. Yes, finally. Oh my goodness. It took that long just to find a second one. All right, boys. It's time to test this out and see if we can actually get the OG pump. How do you use this thing? I think we hit that button. Oh, there we go. We'll obviously pick the normal supply drop. And there it is. Come on, baby. Pump shotgun, please. Hurry on up. Fall on down. All right, come here, baby. Come on. And here we go. Moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. All right, we didn't get it. Thankfully, we still have one more Dial-A-Drop to try this out with. And even if it doesn't work with this one, there's still a chance the glitch could work. I just didn't want to spend more time trying to find more of these things, because I've already been in Battle Lab for nearly 20 minutes and I was only able to find 2. But here we go. We'll call in the supply drop and we'll pick the normal one. There it comes, boys. Next up, we got to wait for the balloon. There it is, and now we shoot it. All right, and here we go, boys. Our very final supply drop. Give me the pump. No, dang it. Either I just need to find more supply drops to get it to work, or what's more likely is they probably already patched it. The good news is, we're just about to check out the Klombo that betrayed us. But first, this season has been kind of boring when it comes to map changes, because the only changes we've really seen come to the map is the spreading of the chrome, as well as some buildings that are now floating at their old locations, which isn't that big of a deal at all, considering they're only like 10 feet off the ground. On the contrary, what hasn't been disappointing this season is the incredible storyline, because think about it, the members of the 7 are still missing from the map like they have been for the last few months, which has resulted in the Herald gaining more and more control over the Fortnite Island, and all of this is leading up to the second live event of Chapter 3. We fully expect to see the last reality invade the Fortnite map again, because check this out, you know the Burning Embers style that's available for the Herald, where it almost appears to be a version of her that's caught on fire. All the way back in Chapter 2 Season 8, when we had the Cube Queen live event, you'll actually notice that during the actual event, the Cube Queen appeared to have this exact same style we see the Herald have, likely meaning they're even more closely related than we originally thought. That's only the beginning, ladies and gentlemen, because the Herald skin has a massive secret. Because check this out, if you equip the Herald skin and then go to the giant floating blimp that's been making its way around the map, you will actually find the cryptic NPC, and when you go up and talk to him as the Herald, he'll actually say, "You're so powerful," which shouldn't come as a surprise at all, since we've literally seen the Herald controlling the map. But it's pretty interesting interesting because even the Islanders are aware of her power. But we're just getting started because check this out. If you take the Herald skin and go and visit Evie, you have to remember that Evie is the leader of the Peace Syndicate here on the island, which is basically just an organization tasked with keeping the peace. When you go up to Evie and talk to her, she'll actually say, "You don't bring peace, you bring emptiness," which is yet another hint that the Islanders are onto the Herald and something big is coming soon. But the biggest secret is revealed by someone that nobody could have guessed, actually being the brand new NPC that we received this year for Fortnitemares, being Ash Williams. So he'll actually say, "You look like a flower." And at first, I just assumed Ash was talking about the reality tree, because after all, we've literally seen the Herald controlling that the entire season. But instead, they're likely referring to the Zero Crisis finale event we had in Chapter 2, Season 6. You may remember, during one specific part of it, the 0 point actually bloomed into a flower, which wasn't good at all and nearly destroyed our entire reality. But thankfully, the Foundation saved us all by containing the 0 point. But here we are in Chapter 3, Season 4, where the Foundation and every other member of the 7 is missing. So if the 0 point blooms again, like we expect it to, nobody will be there to contain the 0 point and prevent reality from ending, which more than likely has been the last reality and the Herald's plan all along. But now for what you've all been waiting for, Klombo betraying all of us, which is an absolute shock because we all remember Klombo being a super lovable and friendly dinosaur. Now the story of Klombo betraying us actually starts off with the Haven NPC. You may remember last season, she actually said she followed some Klombo tracks to where the 0 point is, but they disappeared, as well as Klombo disappeared in the same strange flash of light that brought them here, and we all assumed that the Collider and the Collision live event was what eliminated them, because after all, during that live event, we literally saw the ground around the Collider collapse, and then after the live event, there was literally a Klombo skeleton on the map. That's not correct, and it turns out the Haven was actually hinting that the Klombos come from the last reality, which we kind of already assumed because there are a lot of similarities between both Klombo and the Herald. For example, look at Klombo's little back feather things. They look very, very similar to a flower, and so does the Herald, because as we mentioned earlier in the video, the Ash Williams NPC literally told the Herald she looks like a flower. Now that we've established Klombo is a part of the last reality, look at the path that the Chrome is taking from the Logjam Junction. It's basically heading directly for the Klombo skull, and since the Chrome here in Season 4 actually has some healing properties to it, many people think when the Chrome reaches Klombo, it'll actually fully revive him. We thought the same thing was going to be happening with the Polar Peak Monster's remains. If you look at the path the Chrome is taking over there, you'll notice the Chrome went around it. It's very likely that that same thing will happen with the Klombo remains, and he won't be revived, but he is coming back, and in order to understand that, we first need to understand the Nothing, which was mentioned for the very first time during the end of Chapter 1 live event, when the scientist found himself trapped outside of the loop in something known as the Omniverse, where he literally said the Nothing is now inevitable. Well, here in Season 4, we find ourselves in a very similar situation because in the trailer, we saw the scientist become consumed by the Chrome, essentially hinting that he's in the exact same place he was for the end of Chapter 1 event. During that event, the only way he was able to escape was by launching the 7 different rockets and sending them through the rifts. And here's where Klombo becomes involved, because just like there were 7 rockets the scientists used, we originally had 7 Klombos on the Fortnite island, so it's incredibly likely that when that live event countdown hits 0, the Herald will kick off the live event the exact same way the Cube Queen did by connecting us to the last reality. We'll once again shoot that massive flash of light up into the sky that will bring Klombos back to assist the last reality. This time, the last reality will use the Klombo to stop the rockets, ending our reality for good. And this evil version of Klombo would only make sense that it's completely covered in chrome, and you're able to see a bunch of images on your screen of what it'll actually look like. And as soon as Klombo comes back, even though it's very likely he won't be friendly and he betrayed us all, I'll make sure to make a tweet over my Twitter account letting all of you guys know at HomieGamesYT. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.